A product passes through three processes X, Y, and Z. 15,000 units at the rate of 10 per unit were issued to the process X. The following were the other details which were available. Now class, they have given us that there is one product and that product passes through three processes. Process X, process Y, and process Z. And the raw material which was been introduced in the first process, that is a process X, was 15,000 units and the rate of 1 unit per unit ka rate was 10 rupees. Okay, so raw material introduced कौन से साइड पर रिकॉर्ड करेंगे? प्रोसेस अकाउंट के डेबिट साइड पर. And since we have a 3 process, so we have to prepare a 3 process accounts as well. Okay, process X, process Y, and process Z. Next information which has been given is direct labor. Direct labor is an expenses and the expenses will be recorded in the process account debit side because you are going to pay the wages to them. Next is other direct expenses which you have incurred. Again, process account में कौन सा side पर record होगा? Debit side. Wastages, percentage of input. This wastage is nothing but this is your loss. So even you can term it as a normal loss. Now, we all know that the normal loss depends upon the input units. So they have given over here the percentage of the normal loss. That is 5%, 4%, and 5% for the process X, Y, and Z. Now, सेल प्राइस पर यूनिट ऑफ द वेस्टेज. आप ये वेस्टेज को कितने में बेचने वाले हो? दैट सेलिंग प्राइस हैज बीन गिवन, दैट इज 0.25, 0.5 and 1. The overheads were charged to the process at the rate 100% of direct labor of the respective processes. मतलब overheads कितने के हैं? जो भी हमारा डायरेक्ट लेबर का अमाउंट है उसका 100% we have to take it for the overheads. So 6,000 का 100% comes to 6,000 only. Same way 8,000 का 100% comes to 8,000 only. तो in short जो भी direct labor का amount है that is only the amount for the overheads as well. And again overheads is your expense. It will be recorded in the process account debit side. The final product was sold at 20 per unit. So at the end of the process जो भी हमें प्रोसेस Z में आउटपुट मिला होगा that whole of the finished goods will be sold at the end of the process at the rate of 20 per unit. तो अभी पहले तो हमें ये फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा कि पर यूनिट कितना आउटपुट मिला है हमें, and then only we can sell this output at 20 rupees. There is no stock either at the beginning or the end. मतलब there is no opening stock and there is no closing stock as well. There is no मतलब input भी सिर्फ X प्रोसेस के लिए ही दिया है. Y and Z के लिए we don't have any of the other additional inputs. Whereas output is also not given. तो output हमारा यहाँ पर balancing figure होगा. We will see once we start with the solution. You have to prepare a process account, process X, Y, and Z account. So class, prepare a format. Prepare a 3 process accounts. Process X, process Y, and process Z. Debit, credit. Particulars, units, rupees. Particular units, rate, rupees. Now the very first thing which you are going to record in the process X account will be what? Will be the raw material which has been introduced. So write it down to raw material produced. 15,000 at the rate of 10. So this will be 1,50,000. Next is what? Direct labor. Again, it will be debited. So 2 direct labor. Directly write down the amount. That is 6,000. Next, we have a direct expenses. So 2 direct expense. $12,000. So directly write down in the amount column 12,000. Now class, remember one thing, overheads भी दिया हुआ है. जस्ट इतना देख के ये मिस आउट मत कर लेना. सो वी ऑल्सो हैव अ ओवरहेड्स. So two overheads and it is 100% of the direct labor. So direct labor is 6,000. So overheads also will be 6,000. Next is our wastage which is given in the percent. 5% किसके ऊपर लेना है? Input पर. So 5% of 15,000. And over here you will be writing down by, this is a wastage. That is a normal loss. 5% of 15,000. This will be 750. Rate दिया है 0.25. So 750 into 0.25, it will be 188 rupees. Now we don't have an output which has been given. So obviously output will be your balancing figure. तो पहले हम सबसे पहले कौन से कॉलम को क्लोज करते हैं? We close first the unit column. So close first the units column, that is 15,000. Debit side का amount is higher. And over here it will be by transfer to process y, because ये process का output becomes next process के लिए input. So 15,000 minus 750, 14,250. Now amount column, debit side it is 1,74,000. Now 1,74,000 minus 188 you do. It will be 1,73,812. Now you will tell me that मैम हमने यहाँ पर कॉस्ट पर यूनिट क्यों फाइंड आउट नहीं किया? बिकॉज यहाँ पर तो हमारा बैलेंसिंग फिगर ही तो यूनिट्स है. हमेशा देखो, अगर आप देखोगे तो प्रीवियस जितने भी सम्स किए उसमें आउटपुट दिया जाता था सम में. तो यहाँ पर आउटपुट ही हमारा जो बैलेंसिंग फिगर है, तो यू कैन इजीली डायरेक्टली फाइंड इट आउट. स्टिल हम लोग फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वी विल ऑल्सो फाइंड आउट कॉस्ट पर यूनिट. But whenever like this output is not given and if it is a balancing figure, then you can directly take the amount also as a balancing figure. How you will be finding out the rate? Obviously amount divided by units करेंगे तो rate मिल सकता है. Just do it. This divided by units. So it's coming to 12.20. अगर यही चीज अगर हमें कॉस्ट पर यूनिट से फाइंड आउट करते तो व्हाट वाज अ फॉर्मूला? डेबिट साइड का टोटल माइनस क्रेडिट साइड का नॉर्मल लॉस का वैल्यू. करेक्ट? सो लेट्स डू इट. पहले तो फॉर्मूला लिखेंगे. कॉस्ट पर यूनिट इज इक्वल्स टू नॉर्मल कॉस्ट डिवाइड बाय नॉर्मल आउटपुट, and then you just elaborate it up. Cost minus scrap value of a normal loss divide by input minus normal loss. What was the total of a debit side? 1,74,000 minus value of a normal loss was 188. Input units 15,000 minus normal loss unit was 750. सो न्यूमरेटर में कितना मिलेगा हमें? 173,812 and divided by 14250. Just divide it, find it out. You will be getting is 12.20. अल्टीमेटली क्या आया? सेम. Next one. Now see, this process, that is process X ka output, will become the process Y ka input. So just write it down over here. To transfer from process X account, and just write it down over here as well, process Y account. $14,250, 12.20, amounting to rupees 1,73,812. Now the same way we have a direct labor, direct expenses, and the overheads, which is given for the process Y account as well. So let's write down to direct labor, to $8,000, to direct expenses 24,000, and overheads are 100% of direct labor. It means it will be, overheads will be 8,000. Now, what is the wastage which has been given for this process? 4%. So 4% of the input, that is 14,250 ka 4%. So write down binomial loss. And 14,250 ka 4%, if we calculate, we'll get 570. Rate is already been given in the question, that is 0.5. If I multiply this, I will be getting 285 as answer. Now again, ये process में क्या हो जाएगा? Same. This will get transfer. इसका जो भी output होगा, it will get transfer in which process? It will get transfer in the process X. Sorry, in the process Z. So write it down by transfer to process Z account. And this will be the balancing figure. So debit side is higher, that is 14,250. So write down 14,250 on both the sides. So कितना balancing figure होगा? This minus 570. 13,680. Same way amount में calculate करो. Debit side it is coming to 2,13,812. Write this amount on both the sides. So this will be the balancing figure, which we got as 2,13,527. Now, let's find out the rate. How you will be finding out the rate? Amount divided by units. So this will be equal to 15.61. Same way, अगर हमें cost per unit से formula के through जाना होता तो again it will be the same only. Let's do it. Debit side कितना था? 2,13,812 minus normal loss की value was 285 rupees divided by input units. Input units are 14,250 minus 570. So you will be getting in the numerator 2,13,527, and in the denominator 13,680. This will be rupees 15.61. And now the same way, again, this process Y का output will become the process Z के लिए what? Input. So write it down over here, to transfer from process Y account. 13,000 680 units, 15.61 as a rate, amounting to rupees 2,13,527. Now we have the direct labor, direct expenses, and the direct overheads for the process Z account as well. So write it down to direct labor, 10,000. To direct expenses, again the value is 10,000, and your overheads are 100% of direct labor, so it will be 10,000 only. Wastages is 5% of the input, so input is over here 13,680, so uska 5% we are going to take it. So 13,680 ka 5% comes to how much? 684. And what is a sale price? 1 rupee. So this will be 684 only. Now यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? Finished goods produced हो गए. Z, last process is your Z, and here you will be getting your ready finished goods, and this finished goods will be sold at the rate of rupees 20. So let's first find out the units. कितना sales होगा? So write it down by sales, or even you can write it by output sold. This will be your balancing figure. So debit side is higher, correct? 13,680,000. So write down this amount on both the sides. 13,680 minus 684. This will be 12,996 rupees. And this will be sold in the market at 20 per unit. So write it down, and the rate column 20. Multiply and find out the amount. 2,59,920. Debit side का total देखते हैं. It is coming to 2,43,527. Whereas credit side का it's coming to 2,60,604. So your credit side का total is higher than the debit side. So here हमें जो भी balancing figure मिलेगा that will be in the amount column. ठीक है. So अगर units column में आता तो हम उसको term करते थे abnormal gain. Correct, but here the units are getting tallied. तो हमें जो भी मिला है वो अमाउंट हमारा प्रॉफिट अमाउंट है. और अगर इसका कॉस्ट पर यूनिट फाइंड आउट करना होता तो कैसे करते थे? सी इसका टोटल, डेबिट साइड का टोटल, दैट इज 243,527 माइनस वैल्यू वाज 684 डिवाइडेड बाय 13,680 minus 684. So 243,527 minus 684. तो न्यूमरेटर में आएगा 242843, and that will be divided with the units. So units are how much? 12996. So this will be rupees 18.68. तो देखा हमें हमारे ये आउटपुट का वैल्यू कितना था? 18.68, बट हमने इसको मार्केट में कितने में बेचा? ₹20. करेक्ट. सी एट द रेट ऑफ 20. इट मीन्स हमें जो भी क्या मिला है, हमें प्रॉफिट हुआ है यहाँ पर. सो इसके लिए हमारा ये जो बैलेंसिंग फिगर आ रहा है, ये हमारा क्या आ रहा है? प्रॉफिट आ रहा है. जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस रीजन, बिकॉज दिस वैल्यू ऑफ द आउटपुट वाज 18.68, whereas we have sold it for the 20. So here we are getting a profit, and it will be directly recorded in the costing profit and loss account. So here you will be writing down to costing profit and loss account and write it down the balancing figure. तो पहले ये कर दो, पहले इसका टोटल लिख दो. 2,60,604. Write down this total on both the sides. and then find out the balancing figure. This minus the total of debit side was 2,43,527. So the balancing figure is 17,077 rupees. And with this we are done with the sum. So normally देखो हर एक जगह पर balancing figure ही था हमारा output as well as the amount, but in this case since we have sold it into the market और जो हमारा output की value थी that was less, so we got a profit. So that profit we will directly transfer in the costing profit and loss account. Correct. अगर unit side पर हमें अगर balancing figure मिलता था तो that would be abnormal gain, but here we are getting in the amount column, so that is our profit. Just see the sum once.